just gotta take risks. Like that's what keeps the music exciting. Take risks.
June 30th, 2010.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Just 2 weeks after dropping his hotly anticipated debut album, Thank Me Later, Drake was flying high. Literally.
Congratulations on your own plane now.
Thanks.
The 23-year-old Toronto native landed at Pearson International Airport in his own custom Virgin America Airbus A320, dubbed Air Drake.
Air Drizzy was going to be the name, but then I was like, well, Drake is my name, so this particular plane is called Air Drake, and it has my face on the side of it.
Drake was accompanied by the Governator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and corporate superstar, Virgin America founder, Richard Branson.
He's a great Canadian. He's a wonderful ambassador for Toronto. He's now gone straight into #1 in America, and so he bridges the gap between America and Canada. We're delighted to that he's accepted us naming our plane.
With Drake's face painted on one side, the plane was greeted with an international welcoming committee and a red carpet party on the arrival tarmac, complete with Mounties.
It's crazy. I mean, I appreciate Richard Branson so much for so many reasons. For giving a kid from Canada this opportunity, for giving somebody in hip-hop this opportunity. It is like an amazing thing for me. People who have done major business, like the Diddy's and the J's, would call about something like this and say, like, congratulations. I mean, it's a pretty legendary moment.
Not bad for a former child star who got his start on Degrassi. On June 16th, Thank Me Later hit the streets. But with all the relentless hype surrounding him, the big question was whether Drake could live up to it all on his own album. Right out of the gate, the answer was a resounding yes.
They just gave me a platinum plaque. They said we went platinum in Canada. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank Me Later debuted at #1 in Canada and sold over 447,000 copies in its first week in the US, also topping the Billboard chart. Thousands of fans lined up in Toronto for an exclusive autograph signing, including some very young Drizzy Drake fans.
Because tell them girls prove it, I'm the one that never got confused.
The album marked an interesting turning point for hip-hop. There was as much singing as there was rapping, and Drake himself was often more romantic than gangster, wooing the ladies with his R&B flavored vocals on Find Your Love.
I better find your loving, I better find your heart.
But Drizzy also had plenty of hip-hop bravado on the lead single, Over.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f*** y'all?
Comparing himself to Michael Jackson and naming himself the savior of the Young Money empire. Drake's many different styles appealed to both men and women. Guys wanted to be him, and girls wanted to be with him. The end result had fans lining up to buy Thank Me Later.
Till it's over, till it's over, but it's far from over.
It took less than a week for Thank Me Later to go platinum in Canada. Riding a huge tidal wave of success, Drake then took to the stage at the 2010 MVAs and delivered a show-stopping performance that had everyone talking.
It's what comes with the fame. I'm ready for that, I'm just saying.
Drake's now sitting comfortably at the top of hip-hop's food chain and is one of the most famous Canadians in the world. And considering he's only 24, Drake will continue to represent Canada in the hip-hop world for many more years to come.
It's far from over.